All right, y'all. We're gonna get. Here's another little exciting part of relationships. I know that was a little deep.
Yeah, everybody hit a head.
Yeah. Now we're gonna talk about dating people with kids. Oh shit!
I got 2 boys.
I don't even know why. I can go so many different directions with this one.
It's hard.
Right.
Okay.
I don't even know where I want to start. If you don't have kids, right? But you want to date somebody with kids, how many is too damn many? And how many baby daddies is too many baby daddies? And at what point you're like, nah, this is not going, you know, if you don't have kids, how many kids is too many? Because I do think there's a number. But outside of that, how should they handle dating somebody with kids if they don't have kids? 2-part question.
First off, if you ain't got no kids, why would you even want to date somebody with kids? I don't understand.
But let's stop there. Hold on. Let's stop there.
If you ain't got no kids, and you want, first off, if you choose to date somebody with kids, then you accepting everything that comes with that package. 1, 2. Really, the amount of kids, like everybody, like I say right now, I won't date a woman who got more than 2 kids. But the truth of the matter is, if you meet the right woman, it ain't gonna matter how many kids she got. You gonna break every rule that you done put in place because you really, really like that woman. When I didn't have kids, I used to say, I'm not dating nobody with a kid. What did I do? I met somebody that I really, really liked who had a kid. It didn't even matter. Like, that kid is now like my kid. You know what I mean?
Until he tell you ain't my daddy.
Yeah, but if you like, but see, that's one of the things. That's one of the things about a relationship when you date somebody. First off, you just dating, so I don't care. We just dating. I don't care how many kids you got.
But still, even if you're dating, if you going through the selection process, and you don't got no kids, should you date anybody with kids?
I think it really don't matter. I think you dating. Now we talking about building a relationship with somebody with kids.
But anytime you date somebody, you're dating with the possibility of us moving forward.
Not all the time.
Past that.
Not all the time. Hold on, man. There's plenty of people right now that's dating.
No, that's dating and
to get out
that's dating or sleeping around.
Dating. You said
it's a big difference between dating and sleeping around.
Okay, so
you having fun or you dating? So
again, but look at 90% of the people that's out here dating. That's what they doing. They having fun. That's why they dating multiple people.
That ain't dating. I don't consider that dating.
How many females do you know? I date this dude. I don't have sexual contact with him. I do with him.
We'll come back to that later. If you don't answer the same question, we're gonna everybody answer the same question.
Personally, I don't have kids, so I don't date people with kids because I don't have kids, so I feel like I would be selfish in a relationship to date somebody with kids because I don't have kids. We would never relate on a certain level. But if I was going to date somebody with kids, 1 is enough, and the child at least have to be about 9 or 10. Right. So therefore, I'm for real because therefore, those keep me if they have a baby, 1, 2, 3.
They messing with their baby mama.
And I'm not.
That ain't necessary. No, it's not.
It is too like that. I'm being honest. Baby daddy can always get him
I
on
don't want to get down on my baby mama.
But you have opportunity.
No, I don't.
That's because you don't want to. Y'all probably are not at that stage. But if you wanted to, you could. Believe me.
I don't think it matters how many kids somebody has. All that matters is that person really care about your kids and you. So again, this goes back to the 2-year thing. You know, don't date someone and then a month later he's in the house with your kids doing all this craziness, and you like, and the kids looking at you like, who's this? Like, we've been here for 10, 12 years, and this dude come in. So you can't allow somebody to come in and negate your situation, and you haven't known them that long. So if you're dealing with someone who doesn't have kids, and they come into you in your household, and you do have kids, be very, very aware of what they do. because this is how molesters get in. They look for people, they don't have kids, most of them don't have kids themselves. They prey on other people's kids. And if they do have kids, they probably done preyed on their own kids and got put in jail for it. So that's why it's important to date someone for at least 2 years so you can find out everything about them, their actions, how they interact with your kids, how they interact in different situations. Because if you don't, then you find yourself with someone who is incompatible.
But right, you can sleep with somebody first night.
You notice that man still forgot.
If the chemistry is right.
Me personally, I don't date people that don't have kids because I have a child, and people that don't have kids are selfish and understanding. They be calling you like my owner. Kids be going to spend time. Every time it's the I don't have.
What is the weather like on y'all planet?
So I don't like to date people that don't have any children.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I totally agree. Because I think when people with kids, they understand. It's a school night. This going on. People that don't have kids, they, they do what they want. They can go how they please, do it. But when you have children, you can't do that. And people who don't have kids don't understand that. And I'm not going to date nobody who ain't got no kids. They not understanding what they want. Well, since I have a tribe called Quest.
And how many is that?
3. But I really think it doesn't matter. Well, I don't really like dating men who don't have kids because I totally agree with Ebony. Y'all men who don't have kids, and men period, sometimes if they're not like a real full-time dad, they don't consider. They keep on calling. It's 10 o'clock. You know I am putting my kids to sleep and you call them, ringing my phone and stuff. Inconsiderate, no. But I don't see nothing wrong with it. Now, if you got like 7 kids and you ain't taking care of none of them, come on. I mean, what can you do for me with 7 kids? You can't do nothing for me. You can't take me to dinner.
Hold on. Even if he had 7 kids was taken care of, you still wouldn't date. Where y'all gonna put 7 more kids?
Yeah, that's wrong. That's a kid.
Hold on, let's move on.
Where you gonna put 10 kids?
Let's move on.
Come on, man.
What's your kid?
Yeah, hold on a second. We gotta get around the table, please.
I feel like it's how you look at it. Like, if a chick don't want to date, if a chick don't date me with kids, I can use that kid, you know what I'm saying, for excuse. Like, I'm about to put the kid to sleep, even though he might not even be over. Dip off with the next chick. But the thing is, though, really, like, I don't care if a chick got kids. The more kids she got, the more she fucking to me.
That is not true.
I really don't care. But no, it's whatever. Y'all want me to be rude, I want me to be rude.
We're gonna take some comments and questions because I'm editing his shit. We're gonna start with Janice. We're gonna move over to her right. Janice, you wanted to say something?
I'm a woman with children, so I'm gonna date somebody with kids or without kids. It's your mental state, because it's some men who just haven't found the right woman to have children with, but then they might have found you, so you don't discriminate on if you got kids, if you don't have kids. It's who was blessed to be in your life, and that's just how I feel.
Well, I would like to speak on a perspective from a woman that doesn't have children. And I've dated, my last relationships, they've all had children. For me, it's not an issue. I don't feel like we're more selfish and I have to say that because we're not more selfish, it's just, you might see it that way, but coming from a single person, we have a lot more time on our hands. We don't have responsibilities like a person with children, so we take life a different way. But I think there is a limit to where, you have 6, 7 kids, 5 baby mamas, it's a problem. You got commitment issues, I need to keep moving. But the older you get, the more you evolve, the more you realize everybody's not gonna not have children. And it gets to a point where either am I gonna date an 18-year-old or am I gonna find a man? And a man might have children, and men come with baggage just like women come with baggage. But it's just, are you willing to unpack that and make it work and put it in the drawer and build a home? Or are you just along for the ride? So I say there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, let's take one more comment.
All right, I'm speaking from a single man without kids. You know, I'm 30-year-old single with no kids, and I've dated women without kids and some with kids, and I look at it like what my man was saying over here is true. If you really feeling it like that, you ain't gonna care. Cause once I was talking to a girl that had 5 kids, and I didn't care because I was feeling it like that. So, but I've gotten to the point. I would look at it like this. I'm 30 years old, and if I say that I'm gonna go out here and get into the dating pool and try to find someone that doesn't have kids, I'm taking the dating pool from here down to here and making it even that much smaller. And it's not so much about being overly picky, but it's just about, you know, knowing what you're looking for, and knowing what you can deal with, know what you can handle. If 2 is too many, 3 is too many, well, that's just your specific preference. Now, for me, where I'm at now, I feel like if she has like 3 or more, I can't deal with it. But I'm gonna just keep it 100. We having conversation, you know what I'm saying? That's what I got to say.
I'm flying there, man. Like I said, they know where to put 7 kids.
I just feel like this.
You ride.
Women bash us a lot for not wanting to put up. But I've learned this through experience. Women say they want a man there for their son, their daughter. But when you really start being there, they get a little sensitive about how you do it. I don't say that it's okay to discipline them when you want us to. When we feel the need to step in and do it, you got a problem. I done been through that. These little badass little kids, they need a thorough ass beating. One of them on 1959 ass whoopers with them thick ass belts.
Oh, I know.
But I mean, I just
Big belt.
we almost done. We'll be right back with more at CWTTV.net. Hit that, man.